Hello everyone, this is our final video project presentation, and we implemented a PCB with capacitive touch as well as an LED screen to play our games on. And the way capacitive touch works is each one of these pads has a receiving pin and a PWM signal going through it, and based on the timing that the PWM takes from the send pin to the receive pin is whether we know the button is on or off, because our fingers have capacitance. And we require one send pin for all buttons, but we only require one receive pin for each button. We have two different sources of power. One is the battery that's under the board, and that's where MSP gets powered from. And the other one is a DC adapter connected to the AC from the wall, and that is used to power our LEDs. The way we can do this is by connecting the two grounds together. And now for our board, for our screen.
So our LED screen is made up of 128 NeoPixel LEDs. So these LEDs are subtly different than the ones we used before. So right here you can see there are 3 wires. There's ground, power, and just data. So there's no clock signal, which means that we can't coordinate the clock and just send pulses. So instead of sending high and low pulses, we have to send on and off signals for specified amounts of time. So there's a range of like 550 to 800 nanoseconds, meaning on, and 350 to around 400, meaning off. So we send those pulses to send bits corresponding to red, green, and blue. And we also had to cut down on the way we stored the LEDs in memory to make room for all 128. So now we can show you the games. So the first game demonstrates that all the pads work and we can move around the board, up, down, left, and right. And you can't go off the board if you run into the walls. So the goal is just to dodge blocks as they fall down forever. And the blocks are all generated randomly. So sometimes it's sparse and sometimes a lot come down. And that's a loss. So now he's selected to play the stacker game, and this game, depending on the number of rows, you have a certain amount of blocks that slide back and forth, and then when you miss, the block will fade away, as shown right there, but the number of blocks that slide is always constant, dependent on the row, and the goal is to stack all the way to the top. And you did it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.